A heat wave arrives in San Diego County, the areas that broke records today, and the struggle for businesses now operating outside. Plus, this could be the day that San Diego gets off the state's coronavirus watch list. The schools trying to reopen no matter what. And a warning from the post office, some of those mail-in ballots may not make it by Election Day.
ABC 10 News at 4 starts now.
Record heat moves into San Diego County, and this is just the beginning. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Steve Atkinson in for Kimberly Hunt. Our ABC 10 News reporter Cassie Carlisle begins our coverage on this story with a look at how the businesses that now operate outside because of coronavirus are sweating it out.
The breeze off the bay feels amazing during this heat, but there's some people who can't come out and enjoy it because they're working during the pandemic.
Get pampered.
It's been a while for me.
It feels good getting a fresh haircut, and Sports Clips in Claremont is one of the only places people can go during the pandemic.
For me, it's been like 2 months. So usually I get it once a month. So yeah, it's been desperate times.
Thankful barbers like Michael Slutka are bearing the heat for them.
It was pretty brutal yesterday.
The shop even changing their hours due to the extreme weather.
Normally open 9 to 5, so we adjusted it today and tomorrow from 8:30 to 1.
Thankful they have a tent providing shade and a breeze from the bay, though it did cause a complication.
Yeah, because the wind was kind of picking up the tent without that hole cut through it, so.
A hole the shape of a heart.
Yeah, our manager did that just to spread the love.
Taking difficult circumstances and rising above. And the heat will be with us all weekend. Families are telling me that they're going to come out here to the coast so they can enjoy this breeze. Reporting on the bay, Cassie Carlisle, ABC 10 News.
Wish all those businesses luck in this heat. And a statewide flex alert kicked in about an hour ago. We are all being asked to conserve as much electricity as possible until 10 o'clock tonight. All right, so let's check in now with our meteorologist, Angelica Campos, for a look at the communities that broke some records today. Angelica.
Hi, Steve. Of course, the official records come out at 4:30, but I recorded the temperatures this afternoon at 2:30, and by then we had already broken records in many different cities. So let's break it all down. In San Diego, the record for today, 90. We made it to 85, and now it's 82 degrees, so the temperatures are starting to drop. In Oceanside, 86, the record 85. In Carlsbad, a degree higher than the record. In Alpine, didn't quite get there, but in Poway, it was over 100 degrees this afternoon. Excuse me, over 100 degrees this afternoon. The record 97, 118 actually at this hour in Borrego Springs. And of course, we are in this excessive heat warning already. It started at noon. It will be in effect until 9 p.m. on Monday. So today is just getting started. We may see some minor changes Sunday. I'll have more in your 7-day forecast.
All right, Angelica, we'll see you then. To our north, crews are worried about the weather and how it will hamper their efforts to get handle on the lake fire. It's burned more than 11,000 acres in the Angeles National Forest and is just 12% contained. Some homes have burned, thousands more are now threatened. Here's a live look at the fire. The U.S. Forest Service says there was a flare-up just this afternoon. So far, no injuries have been reported. But things are so bad right now, the estimated containment date for that is September 2nd, as we see a water drop there. All right, the news is better about the other big brush fire in L.A. County. The ranch fire in Azusa is now burning away from homes. We first brought that to you live yesterday at 4. It has burned about 2,500 acres, but no structures are burned. The cause of both fires are under investigation. And we are waiting for today's numbers to come down to find out if San Diego will get off the state's watch list. If that happens and we can stay off it for 14 days, local schools can reopen. But as our ABC 10 reporter Jennifer De La Cruz explains, dozens of schools have applied to reopen no matter what happens.
San Diego County needs to be off the state watch list for 2 weeks straight for most schools to reopen in person, but some might not have to wait that long. As of Friday afternoon, 56 elementary schools applied for a waiver that, if approved, would allow them to bring students back on campus regardless of our status on the state watch list. The waiver is only open to schools serving K through 6th grade students. Once applications are reviewed by the county, they'll be sent to Sacramento.
The state can give input or guidance. If we don't hear back in 3 days, then those will be approved.
Mount Helix Academy in La Mesa submitted their application this week.
I'm hoping to hear back from the state and the county by next week, by Wednesday or Thursday of next week. Our plan is to welcome students back on campus on Monday, August 31st, when we're ready for those kids.
The school has been open for summer programs where they implemented new safety measures like floor markers to encourage social distancing, frequent cleaning, and face coverings.
And I saw all the students had their masks on, and so I made a big deal. Oh, everybody's got their masks on. I'm so happy. And so we really try to encourage our students.
For the waiver to get approved, the county reviews each applicant's proposed safety plan. They're looking for things like having adequate PPE and if students can be kept in small groups. Country Montessori School in Poway has been fine-tuning their safety measures through their summer programs. They took advantage of the waiver process right away.
The application came available last Friday night, and we applied Monday. If our waiver comes through next week, we're prepared to open on-site on August 24th.
56 schools now going into the weekend, hoping having kids back in the classroom will be a reality sometime very soon. Jennifer Dela Cruz, ABC 10 News.
Well, the county told us today it has not sent any of the applications to the state for approval as of yet. We have the full list of the schools on 10news.com.
We could be getting closer to a challenge trial for a possible COVID-19 vaccine. This is a controversial type of study. Healthy people sign up to be vaccinated, then are given the virus. Government scientists tell Reuters that they've started efforts to make a strain of the virus that can be used in a challenge trial. This would not replace the phase 3 trials already happening across the country. More than 33,000 people have signed up to volunteer for a challenge trial if it happens. Don't expect another stimulus check or other relief from the federal government anytime soon. The Senate and House are both in recess. They haven't been able to come to a deal. They're not due to be back in session until next month. Leaders of both parties do say that they could bring their members back if a deal comes together before then.
And a lot of people are waiting now, too. The Postal Service has sent letters to 46 states warning that it can't guarantee that all of the mail-in ballots will arrive on time to be counted in November. President Trump has claimed without evidence that mail-in voting leads to voter fraud. His administration has been starving the Postal Service of money, causing delivery delays. The Postal Service is expecting an unprecedented number of mail-in ballots because of the pandemic.
There's now another concern surrounding mail delays. Senators in the VA department say that veterans are missing vital medications due to the weeks-long postal delays. Usually prescriptions arrive from the VA within 3 to 5 days. Delays are now being blamed on the new Postmaster General for cutting costs across the agency. Lawsuits, ballot delays, and big problems in the battleground state of Pennsylvania. Group of voters now suing to extend the ballot counting deadline beyond Election Day because of the slowdown in mail service. U.S. Postal Service says that it warned the state last month that it may not be able to handle deadlines to request and return mail-in ballots. Meanwhile, the Trump campaign and Republicans are suing to prevent voting by mail in the state, claiming it could allow fraud. The judge is now asking for proof of that. Mail-in voting fraud rates are very, very small. Oregon, for example, sent out more than 100 million mail-in ballots since the year 2000. It's documented only about a dozen cases of proven fraud. Facebook is launching a new effort to try and dispel any false information about voting.
One of the most important things we're doing is we're actually labeling all voting posts going forward with a link to the Voting Information Center. And so no matter what people are discussing about voting, we want to make sure that whenever they're talking about voting, they've got the ability to quickly go to a source of clear, authoritative information.
The Voting Information Center will tell you the things like what you need to get registered, how to request an absentee or mail-in ballot, and how to become a poll worker. Now, people will see election alerts from local leaders about any changes to the voting process. The Facebook Voting Information Center provides resources and facts from state election officials and nonpartisan partners. People are asked to share voting information from that center. Now, it could help combat false facts from spreading. From March to May, Facebook says it removed more than 100,000 pieces of content for violating its policies against voter suppression. Stories and posts about stolen elections, voting, and mail-in ballot fraud have surged. Other groups are working to take down election and voting misinformation on social media.